I got gums in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. I got guns in my head and they won't go. Oh my god. Reverse scuff. I wasn't muted. There we go. Well, I'm not muted, but I'm just... Hi everybody, how are we doing today? Here we go.
Say, let's pretend this brain is a puny little ant.
Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one? Are you kidding? How about this?
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up.
Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life.
It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line.
Have you heard the good word? Trump's gonna get it done. He'll release the Epstein files on day one. The lambs will cry when those names are exposed. Trump's gonna see that justice is imposed. What's that? Oh no, he needs a few months. He wants a case airtight, no bumps. His AG Pam Bondi says files on her desk, and magnets got binders they can't attest. And now, the nations of the world who hate Johnny, presented by Eva. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam. Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now one piece. Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey and Greece. Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman. Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq and Iran. There's Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, both Yemen, Kuwait and Bahrain. The Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium and Portugal, France, England, Denmark and Spain. India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal, and Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia, and China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Laos, and Tibet, Indonesia, the Philippine Islands, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, then Borneo, and Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana.
At V-Shoujo, we believe our talents aren't just workers, they're family. And like family, we guilt them into shutting the fuck up. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here for you. Listening, supporting, and going the extra mile to ensure that you can give us more money. At V-Shoujo, we celebrate your victories, big and small, and stand by you for every challenge. Unless that challenge is being harassed for playing Harry Potter, then you're on your own. And when you do charity, don't worry. Your donations are secure with us. Secure to be given to the charity? Nah, we're keeping that shit. Fuck them kids, bruh. V-Shoujo, where our talents have freedom. The freedom to get fucked over.
What if Legal Eagle is the Zodiac Killer?
Asmongold, don't be a bald loser.
What the fuck?
Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing this fine, fabulous, fantastic, whatever day it is? What is it at? What is it? It's a Thursday, July 31st, in the year of our Satan 2025. Yep, and yeah, we said Taiwan, we're gonna... Jesus, that's loud. There we go. That's a little bit better. What was that? What was that? The Zodiac go? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, let me go here. Okay, welcome everybody to the chat. Francis Karma, Cheapy, Ravenfire, Cardinal, Crimson, Ike 13D, Any the Cat, Meteor, Festiva, Francis Karma, who I think I already said hi to, but JP Ravenfire, not a glowy. That's exactly what a glowy would say. Chaos Smash 64. Satan, you mean Iron Mouse? What about Iron Mouse? Dave Baker Rain, welcome to the chat. These are things that we do. Okay, so we have a number of things to be reacting to today, of which they are all in the description down below, but we have something. I don't think it has anything bad, but we have a couple things set for like towards the end of the stream to test YouTube's automated system a little bit, you know. You know how I did. You know how we do it. But yes, that is what we are doing right now. We are going to start out with some Johnny Somali updates, some RKI, GG's. Okay, RKI, Jesus, I could not say the letter K for some reason. 4 days ago, Johnny Somali's new criminal charge. Yes, he has a new one. Let us see what is going on. This is covered, of course, by friend of the channel, Legal Mindset, Andrew Esquire. Here we go, where you teach yourself to be your own judge and all. Let's see what's going on here. They land down somewhere in Korea. Oh, well, that was scuffed.
Ramzi Khalid Ismail has been hit with a new criminal charge. That's right. As of 2 days ago, on the 25th of July of 2025, we have a new criminal charge for Johnny Somali, aka Ramzi Khalid Ismail. Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney, and this is a Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. Now, this is a fast facts format, which is a summary of my stream. So you want to see all the questions, the comments, the commentary, a little bit more banter, go check that out. But this is the quick and dirty version, so we get right down to the facts. And of course, as always, we have a lovely PowerPoint for you today. So let's jump right into it today for the 8th indictment. So once again, he has been officially indicted. So this is something that is confirmed in the court records. This is now time and time.
I'm sorry. This is his 8th fucking charge that he's going to be facing. Like, I've noticed the depth of qualifier here, indictment. So that means he's being indicted. He hasn't been officially charged yet. Well, an indictment is a charge, so whatever. But he has been indicted. So he is facing 8 now. 8 criminal charges. Goddamn. So what is it? Did the Latte Road stuff finally go through?
Time and time again, we have a trend. We have a trend that I called out in the beginning, and I said this would happen. And exactly as I predicted, we are seeing new charges added right before each court date. Every single court date since the beginning of this process, we have seen charge after charge after charge after charge added in. This is called merging in a charge. It is atypical for this to happen once, but it is completely unprecedented from the people I've talked to, lawyers, others in this process, to see this many merged into the case, which really means they are hitting him and with needles and needles and needles procedurally, which is exactly why Korea draws out these trial dates. They draw out these trial dates over time. This trial will not be done on his next court date. It will not be done on August 13, 2025. In fact, we can see this thing go.
Like, I'm pretty sure this thing is going to go well into 2026. Let's be real. Do you think it has a chance of going through and being pushed through to 2027? I think it does. If he keeps getting hit with charges, and stuff like that, and they keep, because these are all different hearings and stuff that end up being pushed back, and he still has to do though, but some months later. So that's like 2 months, right? 2 months per charge, right? That he faces before he gets a hearing. That's 2 times 8, right? That's 16 months by itself.
As quickly as going into, let's say, October, November, maybe it could end, or it could go into 2026. It's very, very possible that can happen at this point. It really all depends on how this
I
plays
think
out.
it's going to.
And also on how Johnny pleads. So let's get into what it is today. And let's also get into a quick summary, because some of you may have taken a little break from Somali, so you need a little refresher. So Somali, before this charge, so this is before the one we're going to talk about today, before today, had 7 criminal charges. And those charges were
Yeah, that's right.
3 accounts of obstruction of business. We have 2 accounts of the Minor Crimes Act and 2 deepfake counts. So this is what it is before. And
So
as of this,
Okay, so what's going on with the not guilty with an asterisk and a question mark? Do we not know if he's pled to that one yet?
pled guilty to 4 of these, 2 obstruction, 2 minor crimes, and he's pled not guilty to 2 deepfakes and 1 obstruction. So we've got this kind of split thing where he's going to have to present witnesses. He's going to have to try to defend himself against these charges, the deepfakes, the charge for obstruction. And that's going to take a lot of time and effort and money from Johnny Somali. And as a additional reminder, before
Nico. How's
today,
it going?
once again, for the people out there, this is the sentencing range before today. It changes wildly, and you're going to see it in the best way. And that's the best way for me and those who want Johnny Somali convicted, and the worst way for Johnny Somali after this one is added. So
Good.
here we had this kind of scale where he could be anywhere from 6 months if they found out that everything was mitigated. Once again, even before this was added.
Yeah, we've gone through this with Andrew before, right? And I'm pretty sure there's almost no mitigating factors actually present in any of his charges, right? He definitely isn't gonna get default, but I will say between aggravated minimum and aggravated max is probably where his sentencing is most likely going to end up lying, because he has a lot of aggravating factors. I don't remember identifying a single mitigating factor to his sentencing. So he's looking at, like, before this new charge, right? 4 years to 12 years. And I said 5 to 10. That's what mine was at. With this new charge, I don't know yet.
The chances of him getting a mitigated sentence were almost 0. We're going to have a 0% chance of mitigation after this is added. There's no way this cannot be looked at as habitual crime pattern or a crime spree, which completely eliminates the mitigated column. Under the default, which is on the standard, if he's neither bad nor good, that's 2 years and 6 months. Aggravated minimum, which means if they find he is an aggravated criminal, a repeat offender, horrible, not saying he's sorry, not giving restitution, not paying money back, which is all things that we have here, they would sentence him aggravated. And that would be a minimum of 4 years and 3 months up to 12 years. Well, this all changes. And this all changes with the new charge. The new charge is an additional obstruction of business criminal count.
Oh,
so
wow.
now
Opposite
we
too,
have
huh?
4 counts. Count them, 4 counts of obstruction of business. This is absolutely insane.
bad,
It's crazy. Right? And this is what I told you beforehand. Now, Johnny Somali Ramsey was mocking me back in November and December of last year for counting all of those individual instances. Because remember, when you do something, that is an individual instance of a crime, and they can stack those counts. If you go and rob 2 banks, that's 2.
Like, this is even present in like, American law, right? Even if you are a nonviolent offender, right? If you are a habitual violator of some amount of laws, right? Whether it be, like, public disturbance laws or whatever, they can end up throwing the book at you in a way that you end up spending years behind bars over what is, by itself, in a vacuum, a relatively low crime, not a lot of freaking time associated with it. But you have been such a consistent and habitual offender of this little law that they have to throw the book at you.
2 counts of robbery. It's not 1 count of robbery because you went on a robbery spree. You get 2 counts. If you murdered 2 people, that's 2 counts of murder. So because of that, we've now got 4, and we'll talk about what it likely is. But the most important thing here is that this is going to come up at trial on August 13th. So he's going to have to decide what to do with this. Now,
Is he going to
he
plead?
may or may not make a plea at the next trial date. So he may or may not say whether he pleads guilty or not guilty. And
See,
by
you
the way,
laugh. Well, I mean, that seems like sarcasm, dog debt. But I have actually seen somebody get a number of months for jaywalking because they were repeatedly breaking the law, even after being sentenced, and they consistently kept getting aggravated charges on there because they would resist arrest, they would assault and battery police officers. So, like, that absolutely can happen. You could get, 2 or 3 years in jail for what amounts to really jaywalking just because of how badly you've conducted yourself and how often you violated the law. Because again, aggravating factors to your charge can always make or break your case.
he's finding out about this from my stream. He doesn't know about this. We actually know from the court records that he is going to get the notice tomorrow. So Johnny Somali doesn't even know until right now. And he's going to find out when he gets that translation in the mail tomorrow or Tuesday. So that's going to be a little surprise in Hanky Poo's mailbox that, hey, yo, you got an extra criminal charge. And hey, Legal Mindset is right, because every time I bring this up, it is precisely correct, because these are official records. These are official court records.
Yeah.
Now, if he doesn't make a plea, that's great, because then we will get more time. It'll extend the trial, and he's in Korea even longer.
Yep, it will.
His attorney may say, I want some time to think about this, or I want some time to look at the evidence. And very well, they could delay that and push that off to a future date. So we don't know that yet. And once again, the process is the punishment with Johnny Somali with this case. So I am all for him taking his time, bleeding this out, spending Hank's mom's money on this. That absolutely is the best case scenario. Now, let's look at what the new chart looks like. Now, this was a chart that was put together by the Somali conviction team. They worked really hard on this, and I want to give a special shout out to Bang TV, who did a lot of help on this,
Wow,
a smaller Korean
dude.
channel. Check out his channel. I did an interview with him. He's a great guy. He did a lot of help. Also, the Somali conviction team, you can support them on Ko-Fi/Andrew Esquire. I'm going to be doing something big for them this month. And if that link will be in the description below if you want to support the team, because they helped out making this chart, because your boy was very busy here. So thank you to the Somali conviction team for helping out with the work. So now you see 4 counts of obstruction of business. 1 is for disrupting 7-Eleven. 1 is for a bus. 1 is for a ride at Lotte World. And you see guilty, guilty, not guilty, and question mark. Then, of course, we have the Minor Offenses Act and the deepfakes. So he's going to need to decide what to do with this at the next plea hearing. Now, what is this for? Well, we can speculate. And our best speculation is either the subway or the bus, particularly either the day, I believe, September 26th or 27th of last year, because there was certain questions that were being asked by police. And we on the Somali conviction team have put together the facts to figure out that it's probably a bus or subway incident near the 27th of September.
So it has to do with
and we're going to go back and confirm that. Of course, it could also be related to the rotting fish harassment. Someone was running around with a fish and harassing people. He also got on a bus that day. It's very likely a bus. We don't believe it's ABC Pizza, because they kind of feel lazy. They don't want to get involved. They haven't been involved so far. So we think it's that. Now, we could be wrong. This is speculation. All we know right now is obstruction. We will know the exact reason at the next trial date as we give live updates on August 13th. So that's a reason for you guys to tune in on that day, because we're going to figure out what this is factually and whether there's witnesses, etc. Remember, we had a victim come up, and a victim that was asking for extreme punishment. We don't know which victim that is.
Well,
it could be a victim from the bus. We have no idea whatsoever. So we're going to find out a lot of juicy facts at the next trial date, which is why I'm so excited to be covering that live when it goes live in Seoul. That's what we have for that. Now, I saved the best for last, the sentencing chart. This sentencing chart just got amazing. Let's check this out. So this is an updated chart.
So
now,
oh shit.
So you understand, These are the guidelines for one single crime of obstruction of business, of deepfakes, of total. We're going to look at the bottom to look at Johnny's totals. This is as it applies to Johnny.
Oh, damn.
And this is, of course, from the Korean sentencing guidelines,
They're looking
which
at
we
it,
have used
oh
over
my God.
here. And this is what everybody should be paying attention to. If any YouTuber or any outlet reports anything but this, they are not applying the sentencing guidelines. It's a incorrect application of the sentencing guidelines. He's not going to get 30 years. He's not going to get 28. That's beyond the
No, no.
maximums. So just understand that these are the real numbers, and these are the real numbers that people need to use,
the max
or
is
else they're
still
not
gonna be
reporting
12.
accurate information. But the
Regardless of-
information that's
okay.
really important here, and the one I want you to pay attention to, is the default and the aggravated. Remember, the default
it's
was
up
about 2
higher.
years. Now it's
2
4.
years. Now it's 4.
Now it's
well, it's
4.
almost 5.
The aggravated minimum, which I think is very possible, is 8 years, and
Oh,
4.5
wow,
months.
Jesus Christ.
Think about that, people. A minimum of 8 years and 4.5 months. That cannot be more wonderful. That cannot be
that's
more
fucking-
apt
yeah, that-
punishment
yeah.
for a Johnny Somali if he gets 8 years in a Korean
12
prison.
years
Of course,
now.
the
Jesus
maximum has
Christ.
not changed from 12. That's the cap, statutory cap, so they can't go beyond 12. So I do think it is very realistic at this point to say Johnny Somali is looking anywhere between 4 to
5 to
12
10.
years, particularly to say
I'm looking
8
at 5
years.
to
My
10.
guess is now around the minimum, so 8 years and 4.5 months. I think this is my guess in terms of categories. I don't think he's going to get the max. I don't think he's going to get default. I think this is where he'll land. But of course, it is completely
Yeah.
reasonable for him to get this as well. So this is absolutely fantastic news in terms
It's
of
good
Johnny
news.
Somali,
Yeah.
and this is certainly going to be causing angst for our favorite cabbage farmer. Let me know what you guys
He's
think in the
gone
comments
for
below.
at least
and I'll
half
catch you
a half
on
a
the
decade.
Are you guys enjoying the stream today?
I freaking love that every time. All right, now it's gonna try to hot cancel. You weren't able to do it. Nice try there. Lego mindset trying to take over. But yeah, 8 years aggravated minimum. That's pretty bad. I mean, pretty good for us, but pretty bad for him. So, you know, I mean, really, he has no one but himself to blame. So it's not like we should feel bad for him or anything. But that being said, we now have something that somebody actually presented this to me as well, and I was going to talk about it a little bit, but I found that Legal Mindset came out with a fast facts on it, and this is regarding the what's his name, that CEO who was caught on the Coldplay KissCam with his mistress, who also happened to be like the head of the HR department. Apparently, this ex-CEO, because he has been fired from his position, he is trying to sue Coldplay for violation of privacy and some other things. We're gonna look into it. We're gonna see what the claims are being made and if there's any actual weight to those claims. Let's see what goes on. Here we go. So
Andy Bryan, the CEO of Astronomer, is considering a lawsuit against Coldplay for being caught and totally exposed in terms of infidelity on the Coldplay KissCam. We're going to talk about that tonight on the Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney. Let's say fast.
Okay, like so GP Ravenfire is saying that it is intentional infliction of emotional distress that he is considering regarding the cause of action. Okay. I mean, that's usually something that's added on top of another cause of action to like just give a complaint more weight. It doesn't have much weight by itself if it's only intentional IIED. You know, if it's just that, I'm sorry, it's probably not gonna get off the ground. That is something that you add on top of another more legitimate cause of action.
Facts version, bringing you the quick and dirty of the latest in legal news. So this one was very interesting to me when I saw it because I'm like, wait, what? A lawsuit?
Okay,
And
invasion
of course,
privacy
most
is
of you
okay.
have heard of the Coldplay KissCam incident, but
better,
just in
'cause
case
usually
you
at least-
didn't,
Yeah,
during
because there's usually at least one other complaint other than just intentional infliction of emotional distress. You have to have at least one other. Invasion of privacy would be that one other.
a Coldplay concert, there's a kiss cam that goes around looking at people and glancing at them and, lingers on them for a moment and allows them to smooch and show their affection in front of the audience, which is very romantic, typically with a romantic song playing. Of course, it's Coldplay, so they had that going on. So when these individuals over here,
Do you have
Andy
the? Oh my God!
Byron,
Yes, you have the clip. Thank
and
God.
the other director here were caught
Look, I'm gonna pause it. Like, we're just gonna go through this clip because this clip is amazing. I love this clip. Can there be an invasion of privacy during a public event? That's the question now. Now, obviously, they bought tickets to this event, and I am imagining those tickets contain with them some kind of waiver. Some kind of thing that limits liability of things like invasion of privacy and stuff like that. I'm not sure what song it was. But just watch the reactions. It's so good. Look, you can already see on his face, like, he looks like a demon, actually. Never mind. Let's just continue.
together in a loving embrace. The kiss cam at the Coldplay concert thought this is a perfect moment. Look at these two. They're lovingly embracing, the perfect moment for a kiss. Well, after the camera turned on them, it quickly revealed that this was the worst moment of their lives. And I'll just play that for you here. Up.
Oh, sorry. Look, okay, it's one thing. We're gonna go back. Look, can I go back? Because, look, it's one thing. The female, I will say, had the better reaction of the two. That looked like somebody who might just be overly shy, you know, maybe has a anxiety problem and just, like, was flabbergasted that they ended up on camera. Him right here, this guy. His reaction was so fucking suspicious.
Play that for you
Look
here.
at this. See? She's like, oh my gosh, she covers her face. You know, that's normal, right? Him? No. He fucking dives down like there's a fucking sniper on him. Holy shit, what the fuck?
Completely exposed. And the worst part about it here
And there it is. Yeah, stop. There it is, the assistant's face. Right here. This is giving it all away. Right here, as DP Ravenfire said. Yeah, this right here. They know everything. They clearly have all the context to make this so horrible.
This poor girl here, who's an employee at the company and knew everything was going on, knew about everything, and is redder than a beet. So this completely exposed these folks. They had to resign from the company. Astronomer. And they also are obviously facing some personal turmoil where you have the wife here, Megan Kerrigan Bryan, the wife of the Astronomer CEO, actually removing his surname from her Facebook profile.
Wow.
So there's
shit.
definitely some trouble in paradise, probably a divorce brewing there very, very, very soon. So when I saw the news here and I said, what are you talking about, bro? That this guy is indeed for real, considering a lawsuit. He is considering.
This is what was sent to me. This is MommaOcco sent this to me. And they said, look, this person's actually planning out, like, do they have a case? And I fucking laughed. I literally just laughed. Because I'm like, what is your case here?
Suing Coldplay. And why would he sue Coldplay? Well, he's saying that they ruined his reputation, that he's no longer, able, he lost his job, right? So he has damages, right? They're going to cost him his marriage. So there's all this sort of damage to him. But the question is, with everything, okay, you have damages, but part of the legal analysis for a lawsuit is, where's the breach? Where's the cause of action? What claims you're going to bring?
Exactly.
And the best things I could think of, the three things I could think of were defamation, invasion of privacy, and perhaps intentional infliction of emotional distress. But there's multiple reasons why those wouldn't work out, and really any claim wouldn't work out. Let's go through those. So defamation would involve destroying someone's reputation, particularly in America, by stating facts that you
that you put out as facts and they intend to be untrue or intentionally damaging. Now, here's the problem with that. Truth is the ultimate defense to defamation. And all that happened was this camera just trained on them while they were behaving that way in public. So I'm sorry to say, but that you're not going to get to defamation with this.
Put out there that aren't true. So Coldplay themselves wasn't putting out any facts that aren't true. The only facts you have are the camera. It's showing you what happened on the camera. So what about that is not true? And what about that is malicious? Because also he's a public figure. He's a person who's kind of out there. So what would be malicious and a lie about catching you two on the camera? There's nothing about the Kiss camera that is malicious and defamatory. If anything, if you went into a defamation suit, you'd have discovery, you'd have people asking questions, and the truth would come out that he was indeed having an extramarital affair. This was indeed something he shouldn't have been doing. So the defamatory element really doesn't work there. I don't know where that would be coming from. Now, where he might have some leg room is if he wanted to sue people reporting on this, because it might be possible that a third-party outlet added additional information that's not true. So, for example, hypothetically, if someone added, into the story, hey, he's cheating on his wife and he's a convicted murderer, and he's not a convicted murderer, then yes, you could sue them for defamation as to that part about him being a convicted murderer, right? Because that's not true. So yes, that might be possible against third parties, but not against Coldplay. How are you going to get Coldplay for the camera? The second thing is Coldplay doesn't really control the camera. It's really going to be a third-party contractor. It's going to be somebody that they paid to do that. So you're not really going to be able to get directly at Coldplay on that one, buddy. The next one would be invasion of privacy. And this one's curious because you're in public. When you are in public,
so
especially at a stadium with thousands of people there, and with the knowledge that there are cameras, in fact, on your tickets, that was probably disclosed to you that you will be filmed, that there will be people watching you. That's going to be fully expected. You have no reasonable expectation of privacy when you're in public at a concert.
And that's kind of like that. Like here's an issue that I have with when Shy Lily was quote unquote doxed her, or what they said. What really happened wasn't so much a doxing as it was somebody disrespecting Shy Lily's wishes, which you can be upset about that. But let's not call Shy Lily going to a public event, a convention, to where her face can be seen, and then surprise Pikachu, oh, you doxed me. No, they disrespected your wishes, but they didn't really dox you.
A concert like that. If you wanted to be in private, you would have, watched a video, or you would have watched a stream at home. You would not be going to a public place. So invasion of privacy due to the public nature of a concert is just not going to work. So let's go even further. How about IIED, intentional infliction of emotional stress? Now, this one is curious. So if our boy Andy could prove over here that they indeed turned this kiss cam on him because they knew he was having an affair, and they intentionally were trying to expose that, and they were intentionally trying to inflict him with emotional stress, maybe. But here's the problem. How are you going to be able to prove that? And how are you going to be able to prove intent? I don't believe at all, and I wouldn't believe for a second, that the cameraman here was intentionally doing this to get you. That is a
concert isn't necessarily always on public property, but it is considered public by the word of the law. An event like that, regardless of if it's on private property with that many people, could be considered public.
Board conspiracy theory that I think even the most strong of conspiracy theorists would have trouble with. How are you going to say, hey, Coldplay was out to get me because Astronomer, the company, I don't know, didn't do business with them? What's your theory of the case there? What's your point? I would really want to know what he came with that. And the good thing is, what I did learn here is most lawyers are in agreement with me here. They're saying, hey, look, this is something that, once again, is not going to have any expectation of privacy. And it sounds like he's trying to shift blame because his chances in court are slim. So really, this talk of defamation is really just somebody who is really mad and trying to shift the blame, trying to say, hey, it's not my fault. It's really Coldplay's fault. It's really the cameraman's fault. It's really somebody who wanted to create a public incident. Maybe they knew him, maybe they knew of him, and they wanted to create that incident. But that's going to be really hard to prove. And furthermore, like I said, when you get in these court cases, particularly defamation, IED, or invasion of privacy, all of your private facts are going to be open. So they could get all of his DMs with this woman, all of his messages, his emails, all of his infidelity. Who knows how deep that went? Because we all know, look, if you're taking her to a Coldplay concert, that's not the first time you've been doing stuff together. Maybe they had some private vacations. They've been going on other things on the company dime. And then you're getting into charges against Mr. Byron. How much of this was personal expenses that he was writing off as company expenses? How much of this was supposed to be, you know, official meetings or whatever else? And in fact, it was him, you know, canoodling with this lady. And I think that can end up digging himself in deeper. So if anyone is thinking about a lawsuit here, I think Mr. Byron is the one who should be worried about getting sued by his own company. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next.
Are you guys enjoying the stream today?
All right, yeah. So as I had said as well, yeah, there's no real cause of action that they could actually bring against Coldplay. There's no way Coldplay knew that those two were having an affair and like intentionally tried to expose it. There's no way you could get to defamation because the camera's just showing what happened. And there's no way that you can get into invasion of privacy because you are in a packed event at a concert in a fucking public venue. You're not, yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening. So that is the KissCam Coldplay lawsuit. It's not happening. If it is submitted as a complaint, I imagine it'll be laughed out of court. Now then, the next video that we have, how did he buy a ball though? That's a good question. Outie. So the next video that we have was made 6 days ago by somebody named Ruben Sim, with 1.32 million subscribers. They had, the title of this video is, I made Discord safer, now they're threatening to sue me. So I'm wondering what the fuck is going on. I'm guessing they made some kind of moderation bot or something, and Discord isn't happy about it, maybe? We're gonna have to see, but, that is my guess. Let's see.
Too close to the sun, and Discord deleted row cleaner. Well, it finally happened. I flew too close to the sun, and Discord deleted row cleaner.
Oh my god.
If you're new to the channel,
what is
I
happening?
am
What
a
the fuck?
Roblox YouTuber. I make videos about Roblox, mostly about safety issues. One of the biggest ones is sexual content. Roblox is a kid's game, obviously. And unfortunately, there is a sub-community that's formed dedicated to uploading and sharing games on this kid-friendly platform. Now, Roblox has systems in place to detect when you upload an inappropriate game, but these communities are finding ways around these systems. I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know. These people are basically pedophiles. There are a lot of pedophiles and child predators out there who have this fixation on exposing children to porn. And one of the ways that they get around these systems is they organize on Discord. Anytime a porn game gets taken down, they instantly re-upload it, and they ping thousands of people in their Discord server, which basically creates a non-stop stream of porn for kids. What I did was I got a few friends together and joined a bunch of these servers and logged as many.
That's the issue with Roblox in general. One, I've never played Roblox. I'm never going to play Roblox. I'm sorry. It's not a game that interests me. And I know there's a lot of games within the game. I don't care. I just don't care. The fact of the matter is, right now, the Roblox CEO is wanting to push through dating on Roblox. The game that's made for 10-year-olds, he wants to add dating aspects and dating features to it. I'm sorry, but that's fucking insane. That's absolutely fucking insane. And just so I can show you that this isn't like just some fucking wild allegation or something that I have, right? No, this is something from his fucking words. The Roblox CEO guy. Hold on. Roblox CEO wants to add dating. Wow, it was autofill. It autofilled for me. Okay. 3 days ago. Oh my god. Yeah, here we go. Roblox CEO continues its pitch of Roblox as a dating site.
On the
You know
list.
what? You know what? This is only 8 minutes long. And it's Charlie. And the last time we reacted to Charlie, we got struck down by YouTube. So let's see if it's just I can't react to Charlie real quick. But it's only 8 minutes long. I'm gonna put it on 1.25 speed. But he's gonna I imagine he's gonna cover it far better than I can, right? So I'll add it in the description later, but this is what we're talking about.
Of horrible ideas, this has got to be pretty high up there. The CEO of Roblox is digging his heels into the ground, lat spreading with an idea, refusing to budge an inch, and it is a putrid idea most people find to be terrible. The CEO of Roblox wants adults to use the game for dating.
Fuck?
That idea is so outlandish, it sounds like a sick joke. Roblox is a game primarily used by children. The overwhelming majority of the player base is kids, toddlers. And yeah, there definitely are adults that do play some Roblox games, but it's not the largest chunk of its audience. And given Roblox's history with how many cases, numerous cases there have been of adults preying on children through Roblox,
Yeah,
to now
it's
try and
been a
cater
problem.
Roblox to be a dating site for adults sounds like a recipe for disaster. I really don't understand this direction the CEO wants to start pushing Roblox. Man, smoking on that orb of confusion, because this shit is foul. It doesn't make any sense. The platform has millions of games on it for all kinds of different Roblox experiences, so I'm sure there are like dating games already in it right now. But for the CEO to come forward and say that he wants the game to be more focused on dating is so fucking odd, especially in Roblox, but this would be weird in any game out there. If fucking Fortnite came forward and said, we're adding a dating server where you can only duo queue with...
For real, yeah. But there you go. That is pretty much the CEO has been fucking pushing this idea of adding dating features for adults on Roblox, and it's a bad look. I don't care who you are, what you like, how you look at it. It's just a little bit of a bad look. It's not like there's already systems in place. You guys already have an issue with like children being groomed and stuff on your platform, so yeah, it's just not a good idea. Oh, Nerdy takes in the account. Thank you for the $2. Keep doing good work. Head pats for Eva. Let's do the head pats and wiggle.
Many user IDs as we could, and we created a database of over 640,000 accounts, and then we made a bot that you could add to your own Discord server that would scan your members list for these people and ban anyone that was found in this database. That's basically it. That's how the bot works. Discord, is not happy about it. The projects I'm working on, including this one, are possible thanks to the support of viewers and sponsors like Red Magic, who just released the Astra gaming tablet, one of the most performance-focused compact tablets ever made. It's built around the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, paired with up to 24 gigs of LPDDR5T RAM.
Bro, this guy is just coming out with gaming tablets as a sponsorship? Holy shit. What is happening?
And UFS 4.1 Pro storage, and Red Magic's own Red Core R3 Pro chip for optimized gaming response. The tablet runs smooth, stays fast under heavy load, and hits up to 165 frames per second on a 2.4K OLED screen. As far as battery life goes, the Astra packs an 8,200 mAh battery, the biggest in its size class, with enough power for extended gaming sessions or multiple days of regular use. Charging goes from 0 to 100 in just 71 minutes, and thanks to a 13-layer cooling system with liquid metal and dual vapor chambers, it maintains peak performance while charging or gaming without thermal throttling. It also comes with the GameSpace plugin library loaded with tools and custom controls that give you the best possible advantage in any game. So if you're looking for a top-notch compact gaming tablet, order a Red Magic Astra from the link below and enjoy the rest of the video.
I mean, that's goddamn.
I am a little surprised, especially when you look at the reasons that they gave. First, they accused me of discrimination. They said that my bot was targeting people based off of protected characteristics.
Oh,
okay,
no.
let's
Oh,
break this
Jesus
down.
Christ.
Based
I'm sorry, we had to look at this. Do not use API data to profile Discord users, their identities, or their relationship with other users to discriminate against anyone based on protected characteristics as defined in our. You can't say protected as defined in your community guidelines. A protected class or protected characteristics is something protected by law, not by your fucking shitty goddamn platform. So this is probably, do not use API data to profile Discord users, their identities, or their relationship with other users. So, semicolon, right? He wants to, highlight the edit here, which I understand why it makes this narrative make more sense, but right here it says, do not use the API data to profile Discord users, their identities, or their relationships with other users. Semicolon. That means that this in and of itself is enough to breach. Now, they expand a little bit what that means, but still, just doing this is enough to breach their thing. Now, I'm not saying this is good or not. I'm not saying that, like, you know, they should have banned the application for this reason, but I'm showing that in their freaking developer policy, they have this limitation.
Off of protected characteristics. Okay, let's break this down. The only characteristic that we profile people based off of is being in servers dedicated to show.
Which, okay, yeah, see, here we go. Look, then, I'm on your side. I like your application. I think it's a great idea. But they do not say, oh, yeah, just this, to discriminate anyone based on protected characteristics. No, do not use API data to profile Discord users, their identities, or their relationship with other users. Now, your response to that is, we only profile people. Boom, you've already violated the terms of service and terms of the developer policy, and you have admitted that you violated, and you're trying to then justify why the violation should be exempted. I'm not saying that this is I'm not saying your app is bad or anything. I'm just saying, on the letter of the law, you got it wrong here, dude. They said you're not allowed to profile Discord users, and your response is, oh, we only profile them because it doesn't matter. It says do not profile Discord users.
That we profile people based off of is being in servers dedicated to showing porn to kids. That's not a protected characteristic, Discord. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. And keep in mind, these servers are not small. They're not even hard to find. You can find them through
Exactly. I agree with that as well, but they link to their developer policy, which has all that extra fluff and bullshit on it. I'm just saying that he is disingenuously using that fluff and bullshit to justify, like, to defend his, well, we only profile this people to, well, it says don't profile people. Now, I'm not saying that this is a good thing. I think your app is good. It should be implemented. It's kind of amazing. But in terms of Discord's terms of service for developers, you have unequivocally violated that terms of service.
Discord's discovery feature, even though their terms specifically say you can't have any adult content and servers that are discoverable using this feature. It's very clear that they have selectively enforced their terms of service, not just enforced.
Yeah, I will agree with that. They are probably selectively enforcing their terms of service here, and I do think that's unfair. But let's be real, this is still a terms of service violation. And yeah, Discord's admins are extremely suspicious, but I will say this is definitely, sadly, he's still breaking TOS. Exactly, he is breaking TOS, but I will side with him like I would side on most people, like, who get banned from Twitch and shit for some shitty reason. It's probably an aspect of unfair enforcement. I completely agree with that. But you did still break TOS.
They've bent their terms of service as far as they possibly could to encompass our bot. The servers that you're in are public information. Anyone can join these servers and look at the members list. All we're doing is making this information more accessible. The other reason that they included was harassment. It's possible that a couple people may have been made fun of because someone used the bot to find out that they were in condo servers. Is that really my fault? Is that Row Cleaner's fault? If anything.
No, but the terms of service clearly, like, if your application through Discord resorts or encourages or enables harassment off platform, it can be considered in violation. Again, they're not bending their TOS, it's just that their TOS is very encompassing of exactly what you're doing. Now, you're doing it with the aspect of, okay, let's protect the kids, and that's a worthy mission, right? And you're taking steps that make it more appropriate than, like, say, what the UK is or even what the United States is doing, right? But you are still violating terms of service. So let's not play all these coping games. Let's just be like, hey, I think your terms of service are bullshit, and I think you're not applying them fairly, and you're not enforcing them evenly across the parties. That's all fair, that's all great criticism that you could throw to Discord. But right now, the type of argument you're making is one of the most disingenuous that you could make when pleading your case. Again, I'm still on this guy's side. I'm just saying he is going about this completely incorrectly.
This bot is stopping people from joining these servers in the first place because they're afraid that they're going to get banned from normal Roblox servers. Finally, and maybe most importantly, Discord said that we were not honoring requests to delete people's data. And by data, they mean the user IDs that make up the database that Row Cleaner bans people with. This does not make a whole lot of sense because Row Cleaner's database is basically a ban list. If you have a Roblox game and you have a ban list of people that cause safety issues in your game, can someone just send you a message demanding that you remove their ID from your ban list?
Technically, they can. There are entire services built around deleting your user data, your identifying data across the internet on every platform. And there is a certain way to go about it, and when you receive such a request, you are obligated by law to comply. As long as that company or that person is following the law in requesting that the data that you have on them is deleted. But they have the right to request that deletion of data, and you are legally obligated to comply. So this is, again, just ignorance of the law. And again, I can see the potential issue. This same program could conceivably use to form other type of blacklist. I'm a little torn on this one. But I like the idea of his application. I like the spirit behind it, but his reaction to it being banned and his what would be the word? His like his idea is good in spirit, but like how he's going about it is just completely wrong.
What would even be the point of having a ban list if anyone could just demand to be taken off of it? It doesn't make any sense, and it's really stupid that Discord expects me to
follow the law. Yeah, they do expect you to follow the law.
Do that. It's frustrating because the whole reason that Row Cleaner exists in the first place, the whole reason that people need a bot like this and why the bot was so successful, we were in 23,000 servers. That's 23,000 people that said, this problem is so bad, I need to install a bot in my server and give it the ability to kick and ban people because it's that bad. It's gotten to this point. And Discord has let it get to this point. There are condo servers that have been up for years that have hundreds of thousands of members. Any of these servers could have been taken down before Row Cleaner. If Discord's moderation team did their job and moderated these servers, Row Cleaner wouldn't even need to exist in the first place. It would be easier for Discord to take down these servers than to come after me. I've had a lot of people suggest that it's...
So, is this defense like, oh, there are other people you could go after instead of me? Again, this is not an appropriate defense. Dude, you need a lawyer. You need a lawyer or a PR team or somebody to, like, run this by. Because there's so much that you could say and respond in this way to make you look like the good guy far more than you are. You're relying too much on the, I'm protecting the kids with this app to justify various violations of not only Discord terms of service, but federal regulatory law involving the deletion of identifying information and data, including user data or like those little code that is included and that kind of stuff. So, Jesus. Is it that he's a bit disingenuous and it's rubbing you the wrong way since you're... Well, that's kind of what's going on, but like... I like his idea and everything, he's being so bullheaded with it that he's ignoring things that he needs to adhere to. He needs to be aware of legal lines and stuff like that. And I'm sure that if he got a lawyer would help him navigate those and get him to be able to accomplish what he wants to do with his application without just kind of blatantly disregarding legal obligations or otherwise, you know? Exactly. That's all. He just needs somebody to, like, look over, like, because here's the thing, like, okay, Discord has threatened to sue you. They have responded to you in a way that is putting out laws and stuff like that. They're using a lot of legalese. Honestly, you should have looked at that response and should have been like, you know what? I should probably get a lawyer to look at this and explain it to me and maybe help me prep a response to this. That's what I would have done, but he didn't. Exactly. He broke the TOS despite best intention. And I think there was a way for him to spin this, but he's mismanaged this enough where I'm hesitant to even finish the video.
It's because of money that Discord is doing this for money reasons. I kind of find that hard to believe. And the reason is because, yes, these servers get boosted. Yes, they are making money, but it's like, I don't know, a few $1,000s a month, maybe, like in total for all of these. Is that really worth the brand risk of having porn for kids on your platform? I don't think so. I am praying to God that this is all just a big misunderstanding.
I've worked with him. Look, here's the thing. I would 100% work with this guy, reach out to him or whatever, and be like, hey, as you have a response that you want to do, here's a good way to do it, you know? Because I do believe, exactly, he's just a bit ignorant, and that's not an insult or anything. It's just I can see his ignorance getting in the way of him succeeding or, like, appealing this ban, etc. There's a better way that this could have been handled, and his ignorance is just showing a little bit, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, like, he's not, like, a bad guy. He's not bad intentioned. He's just upset that his application, which he does believe has a solid counter to the problem that Roblox and Discord in general are dealing with right now, you know, it was taken down, and it was taken down maybe for legitimate violations of TOS, but maybe the response is to actually look at that terms of service and maybe demand that Discord perhaps rephrase or relook at their own terms of service so that people who are legitimately trying to do good things like this and create just like a warning, like look, these people are a part of servers and a part of content that is promoting sex to children. That's not okay. But as the terms of service are currently worded, profiling for any reason, not just the reason they specified, but profiling for any reason, using the API to do that is against the developer terms of service. So yeah, I understand why they did it. I might not agree with it, but like it's pretty much like, hey, if you jaywalk and go, well, I only jaywalked here because 3 people have died out the crosswalk. Okay, well that might be true, but jaywalking is still illegal.
Obviously, this bot upset a lot of people. There are a lot of people in these communities who are not happy that they were being banned from their favorite Roblox servers. I got a lot of threats. I got people threatening to kill me, to rape me. People were threatening to send me pizzas. People were placing orders for pizzas to addresses that were not even mine. And some poor bastard has probably received a lot of pizzas on my behalf. You know, my point.
Sorry, that fucking clip was fucking gold.
Is that a lot of people were probably mass reporting this bot, and if there's just a 0.1% chance of a report going through, if you have thousands of people reporting it, it's probably going to get taken down. And I think that that's ultimately what happened.
Yes, it's jaywalking if the crosswalk light is broken, because it's usually crosswalks are actually marked out in paint on the asphalt, not just by the light.
The icing on the cake here is that not only has Discord deleted the bot, they have demanded that I delete data associated with the bot. And they specifically said they want me to delete API data. Now, the good thing is RoCleaner's database is not API data. It's what's considered client data. I'm not going to bother explaining the technical side of that, but...
So you don't have any API data on your back end that you have to delete. It's all just client data. But that's client data that you obtain through the API. So I'm not sure about that, buddy. We're gonna see you. Let's see what your response is. But like, there's a reason why Discord is making these requests. It's because they have to, and you are illegally obligated to oblige them. And if you don't, yes, they will take you to court. Because they have to compel you to do this, otherwise they're liable.
All you need to know is that the user IDs on our ban list are not under any sort of obligation to be deleted. So right now I'm talking to a lawyer. I'm going to try to get the message across to Discord that that is the case and that I will not be deleting data that I'm not.
Good. Okay, good. One, I'm going to absolutely say good. If he's talking with a lawyer, absolutely great. I'm pretty sure you didn't want it by your lawyer that you're going to make this video, though. Because if you had, he probably would have had some notes. If not, asked you not to make the video at all. At least not yet. Because again, a lawyer's most common advice is just shut the fuck up. And this is a lot of you talking. And 7 minutes and 50 seconds in, I find out that you are talking with a lawyer. But that was a whole lot of words from somebody who doesn't seem like they've been talking to a lawyer.
Not legally required to. We'll see where things go from here. It's not very fun when a giant tech corporation is breathing down your neck, ready to file a lawsuit against you. And I'm very familiar with this feeling, as some of you may be aware. I mean, it is what it is. I figured that this was going to happen. The problem is it worked too well. You have to understand, the condo community is not just a community of predators. It is a criminal enterprise. People are making money off of these games, and when you fuck with someone's money, they will spend a lot of time, effort, and resources to fuck with you. And that's what's happened with RoCleaner. So I just hope that Discord makes the right decision and instead of siding with pedophiles and child predators, sides with RoCleaner. I'm not expecting a miracle.
They're not going to, because you released this video and the way that you are painting Discord. You just publicly accuse Discord of siding with a whole litany of horrible types of people, and then you're asking for them to work with you and be friendly to you. Do you think that's going to work? When all they look like they're looking for is for you to delete data that you are legally obligated to regarding their API. Now, if you don't have any API-related data, great. Tell them that, respond in kind, and you're good. But this was about one of the worst ways to respond to what I'm assuming is a cease and desist, at the very least, from Discord. So, there was that video. It wasn't bad, but it did showcase how a lot of creators need somebody with at least knowledge in, like, legalities in the law, like, in their corner. Like, even if it's a lawyer on retainer, if it's a consultant, I don't give a fuck. Just somebody that you can run this stupid shit by, and they can tell you, no, this is a horrible idea. And then you avoided saying a whole bunch of shit that can and will be used against you in court. This video, I promise you, has already been saved by Discord's legal team, and it'll probably be presented in any arguments that they push for into the courts against this man. So yeah. Now then, we have two more here. Followed by, this one is a good one. 14 minutes long. Is from Bodycam edition. 3 weeks ago. Let's see here. When Gen Z meets no-nonsense cops. Let's see what is going on. But first, let's do this.
2 cases where emotions took over, and now everyone's facing charges.
Hello. Hey, I'm Officer Yates at the Marion Police Department. Hey, the reason I'm stopping you, okay, is you're registration is suspended.
Yeah, I know the vehicle right now.
Okay. So I'm liking this already, from the behavior from the cop. Because he pulled him over and he didn't say, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" No, he said, "The reason why I pulled you over is because your registration is expired." He articulated the reason that he's conducted this traffic stop and is probably about to conduct an investigation. So I do like so far the cop was very appropriate. He's not fishing or anything. He's just stating, "Hey, this is why I pulled you over." Hey Gabbyson, how's it going? Welcome to the chat.
Now is not legal and stuff, and also I don't have a license currently, but I passed my
God damn it. What the fuck did he just say?
stuff, and also I don't have a license currently, but
I need a face palm. I need a face palm asset emote or whatever, where like I literally just lean forward and just, oh my god. I am rubbing both of my temples with my fingers right now because holy shit. Okay, like this is not gonna okay, goddamn, here we go.
I passed my license just got unsuspended. So I passed my my written test. I had to reschedule. The vehicle's not legal right now, so that's why I had to reschedule. So right now I just went and got some food. I have work at 5. So
Okay. Is this your ID?
Yeah, this is my ID.
Okay. Do you have a
My house is
insurance
right
card
down the road.
for the vehicle?
Hey, Kimmy, where's the insurance card? Is it? I don't know. I don't know if she has it. I don't.
Okay. Just
Oh my god. So no insurance. Registration is suspended. You don't have a license active right now. Dude? I'm sorry, I'm rubbing my face so much like the microphone got in the way. This is so bad. This is so fucking bad.
just hang tight
We're 45 seconds in. Are you kidding me right now?
for me, okay? This may sound dumb. No valid license is Class A, correct? Or an arrestable offense.
No person shall drive a motor vehicle unless he holds a valid license or permit. Any person who commits violation of subsection A or B is Class A misdemeanor, and if A or B means no person except those exempt shall drive a motor vehicle unless they have a valid license.
I was just making sure. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Hey,
you
man,
can't arrest them.
Go ahead and step out of the car for me, okay?
Yeah.
You don't have anything in the car?
Nope.
Anything like that? Okay. Do you have anything on you?
No. Besides
Guns, drugs?
Yeah, he just said that he's parked in a church. I know that's just where he decided to park because he was pulled over, but still, it's really funny. He's like, "Oh, maybe I'm a good church boy. Maybe they'll let me go."
Drugs, weapons, anything stick me, poke me?
Nope.
Okay. All right, go ahead and leave that in there.
Okay.
Okay. Because you won't be needing that. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Okay.
Yeah, that's
You're being
what's
placed under
gonna
arrest,
happen.
okay? For driving without a license. All right. Before I put you in here, I'm gonna pat you down, okay? Okay. Let's step over here. With it being suspended for no insurance and you not having insurance on the vehicle, all right, it's gonna be towed. So you'll have to go that route, okay?
Yep,
I'll let you
that's
know
what
where it's going and whatnot. You can go ahead and have a seat. But I'll let you know where it's going, okay?
I mean, when Gen Z meets no-nonsense cops, like, I was thinking that this was, like, I was thinking that there was gonna be something a lot more animated. There was gonna be a lot more, like, this guy's compliant. He hasn't resisted or anything like that. He went in, he's cool. But I thought that this was gonna be a lot more dramatic.
Hello? What? Are you the girlfriend? Okay. So hey, he doesn't have a driver's license,
here we
okay?
go.
So he's going to jail.
Okay, so I just said something. But now... Oh no, now... Now I see where the look, enter the drama. What, right here? It's literally enter the drama. We're gonna freaking yeah, I'm like, why is it not more dramatic? Okay, I saw that way, here we go.
Hello? What? Are you the girlfriend? Okay. So hey, he doesn't have a driver's license, okay? So he's going to jail. All right. There's no insurance on the vehicle, okay? The plates are suspended for no insurance, so the vehicle's being towed. All right. He said you're coming to grab his phone, correct? Stand back. Stand back. Stand back.
It is my car. I can grab his phone.
No, you're not.
I'm pregnant. Leave me alone.
Get out of here.
No,
go.
you will not get in my face. Don't touch me.
You want to go to jail?
That was so fast. That was so fucking fast. I mean, the first words out of her mouth were screams. Like, there was literally, look.
Stand back. Stand back. Stand back.
It is my car. I can grab his phone.
No, you're not.
I'm pregnant. Leave me alone.
Get out of here.
No, you will not
You
get
wanna
in
go
my
to
face.
jail?
Don't touch me.
You want to go to jail? You want to go to
Do
jail?
not touch me.
I don't care. I told you to stop. You didn't listen. I'm not putting up with it.
Yeah. You know, she is allowed to yell. It might be annoying, but she is allowed to yell. You asked her to step back, and she did. She stepped back from the car. And then you said, you want to be arrested? Then just reached out and grabbed her. Like, really, she hadn't even finished her sentence, and you had decided to arrest her. I mean, I get it. I kind of get it. But I'm just saying that, I don't know. If I was this woman's lawyer, I would have some stuff. I would have some argument to make in her defense for the nature of her arrest.
I tried being nice to you and hearing you out. But
I did, yeah, that's a good question. I'm not excusing her behavior. I'm just saying that as for a legitimate reason to arrest her, I don't know. I feel like I could make, I feel like there's some wiggle room there that I could argue in court. She complied. He said move away, and she moved away from the car. Now, she might have said no, but she did actually comply. And then he said, do you want to be arrested? And she was continuing her hysterics, and then he just arrested her. Again, no. I'm sorry. I understand why he made the arrest. I'm just saying that I have a pretty strong argument that this arrest wasn't exactly necessary. You know, I'm steel manning this. Well, actually, she came to grab the phone. Like, he said, oh, hey, you're here to grab his phone, right? And she went up, grabbed the phone. And they said, step back. She did. And then she said no for some reason, even though she did step back. And then she screamed about being pregnant. And then she was arrested. I mean, here's the thing. Like, yeah, mood... Are you gonna make a... Like, the cop has to make an argument like, did you feel threatened by her? I mean, I think you could make that argument. She was literally hysteric. I'm just saying that there's a lot here that the cop could have just let her go on for maybe 5 more seconds. She probably would have said something actionable or done something actionable that would have made this arrest much more justifiable, and the lawyer would go, yeah, no, you fucked up. You have to take this out. You know, I'm just saying that the way that he responded so quickly gives me more wiggle room as her lawyer to say that the arrest was unlawful.
you're not listening. Lean your back against you. What's your name? Yep. What's your first name? Dude, no valid, suspended registration, no insurance.
Please call my mom.
Okay. Hey. Can you talk to me?
Do you think she can? Because I don't think she can.
Real quick.
Can somebody get her like a bag or something? She's like intentionally hyperventilating. It's ridiculous. Again, her behavior is atrocious. I hate it.
Calm down, okay?
Please call my mom.
Okay, you're gonna have to calm down. Just stay right here, okay? She interfered with the stop, and then whenever I tried to talk to her, she put her hands up like she was gonna...
Oh, this is suspended.
Okay. Now we all solved what happened. Hold on. Hold on. We saw what happened. Is his description accurate? Because I believe she put her hands up when you went for her wrists, which tends to be what like the initial reaction to most people do. You know, but let's be real here. Now let me ask everybody here. Do you think that arrest was appropriate given his explanation and reasoning for the arrest? Because that's his that was some cope. That was a cope ass fucking reason. He could have made any other reason. She was hysterical. I'm not sure what she was gonna do. No. You went for her wrist, she put her hands up, and you're acting like she was gonna hit you? We all know that's fucking bullshit. You had some weak ass fucking argument.
License, you're gonna put her in handcuffs and...
Hey, she
How would you feel if that was your woman?
Hey, if you want to keep it up, that's fine.
No, how would you feel if that was your woman?
My woman wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah, I bet she f***ing wouldn't.
Oh, here we go. And now the guy... Maybe detain, yeah, but not an arrest. Yeah, that's kind of my issue here, right? It's like, you heard the officer's stated reason, and that seemed like fishing to me.
You said you were born in 2000?
No!
What year? 2003.
Oh god, she's younger than me.
Kami, try to calm down! Piece of shit.
Alright, so Kami, hey, you have a warrant. Alright?
No, please.
She has a warrant? Guys, she has a fucking warrant. What happened? What?
Okay, yeah, you have a warrant, alright? Did you miss court?
No, I've been paying with my phone. I'm trying to...
And this car? Alright, come with me, okay, we're gonna go over here, alright?
Dude. Oh my god, bro. No! No!
Oh shit.
Come on.
Call my mom.
Okay.
Oh
we
god,
will.
they're both
We will.
losing it
We'll
now.
arrange that. You're just gonna have to calm down, okay?
I needed to or something.
This escalated so quickly, like holy shit, what the fuck? Yeah. Okay, so this is a whole other thing.
Go and have a seat, okay? Go and have a seat.
Oh no, oh Jesus Christ.
I'll do this one as no valid license. Do that one as no insurance. You transport her, sir? I'll take her. Sure. Okay.
Wow, I can't understand. I forgot
Yeah,
she
this
had
is
a
quite a
warrant
plot twist.
until you ran her. I'm like, oh fuck, she's got a warrant.
Yeah.
I was like, she just walked up to
Cammy
the stop.
Glasser. She
Who
so
with
she
the
walked
warrant?
up here to get his phone and stuff because he was on the phone with her. Oh, here she is. Well, then I told her. She started like reaching into the car, like grabbing stuff, and I'm like, hey, get back. Well, then.
She came back to get the phone. You stated as much. She reached in the car to get the phone, and you said get back, and then she got back, and then she screamed no, and then she screamed she was pregnant, and she kept carrying on, and then you detained her, you ran her name, you found out she had a warrant, and then you arrested her. That seemed appropriate to me. You know? When you put all those facts together, it's like, yeah, no, this seems pretty, yeah, this is what would happen.
And she like went like this, kind of like pushed off a little bit.
You reached for her, again, it's something cops do a lot. I'm not necessarily faulting him. Memory is faulty for everybody. but you reached for her arms, and she brought her arms up and said no. She screamed no, really. She was screaming the whole time. But that's why she brought her arms up. She wasn't going to attack you or anything. She was reactionary to what you had done. Stop trying to characterize it like this freaking tiny pregnant chick was going to attack you. We know that's not what was going to happen.
And I was like, hey, snatch her ass. I said, hey, step back. And then she kept yelling at me. So I was like, you know what? Go ahead. Put your hands behind your back.
There you go. Yeah, and that last part, yeah.
She had a warrant. For what? I think it was failure to appear for a traffic offense.
So well, there you go.
You guys plan on keeping us?
So she has no bond. So she's probably going to have to stay over the weekend or until she sees a judge first thing. For you, since you're just being held on a misdemeanor, they may just give you a court date and release you. But she's definitely going to be staying for a while. Hey, I don't work with the court. Like, I'm not a courthouse employee, so I don't know for sure, and I don't want to give you the wrong answer. From my understanding, she'll be in there until she sees a judge. So maybe tomorrow.
Will she be okay? She really is pregnant.
Yeah, she'll be okay. Like the jail nurses and stuff, they got medications, everything that anybody would need.
The man was cited for operating an uninsured vehicle and driving on a suspended license, while the woman was booked on a warrant and additionally charged with resisting arrest. In this next case, a couple turns a routine domestic call into total chaos.
Okay, listen. You just used turned into? No. A domestic call is almost always complete fucking chaos. I've never heard of a cop going, yeah, oh, I had a pretty pleasant domestic call to go to, you know? No, it's in the fucking name. It's a domestic.
What's big?
So we got her side of the story, we got your side of the story.
No, what's big?
Big?
Yeah, what's big? That means
what's wrong? What's the issue?
She just said he's straight. So I don't understand, like...
It don't matter what she says. A domestic battery doesn't need to be...
What was domestic? Do you see anything domestic on my girl?
Huh?
Do you see anything hurt on my girl?
That's what we're investigating right now.
Investigate her. Look at her.
Yeah.
She's light as down there, white as you.
Back up.
What's this bracelet?
I need you right in my face.
Bro. On my keys. Hey, baby, hand him the bracelet.
Tell him it's in, hey bro, it's in the trash. I was cleaning up in here. And I threw this shit away. I'm sorry, but I threw this shit away. And I broke his phone too. So like him calling anybody is impossible.
How long you got to do?
It don't matter, bro. I'm trying to give you my name.
That's what I'm saying. You got.
Yeah, I talk about irrelevant shit. You hear me?
That ain't irrelevant.
And that's listen. My charges don't have nothing to do with what
I didn't ask you what you went to jail for. I just asked you when you got out of jail. It's two different things.
3 days ago.
Okay.
I'm having fun. I'm like, yeah,
I get it.
I'm mad because I don't know what she did when I've been in jail. So we had an argument.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get y'all to realize what's going on.
And as soon as we get a return your name, then we can go from there.
I mean, look, this guy is clearly, okay, he's out of jail 3 days ago. That's going to be an issue. These cops are immediately going to be on him as the offender. But I will say, even with a drink in his hand and him clearly having had a couple, he is conducting himself rather well in front of the police. So we're going to have to see how this escalates. But I guarantee you it's going to be like what happened last time, where everything seems okay, it seems pretty normal, and then the woman enters. The woman enters the chat and all chaos breaks loose.
Do you have any ID with your picture on it or anything at all?
And I do, but it's hella black. It's a cold kind. I don't know what's wrong. That's why I was asking her to get the tag, the wristband from me.
That you?
It used to be here, yeah, a long time ago.
See, this is why it's so much harder when you ain't got no ID. You ain't got no license or anything like that in there?
Man, I just got out of jail. I'm what I'm at. I've been with her 3 days.
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and take that from you.
I'll be a lot though.
Yeah, you're being arrested.
You don't understand.
Where?
Out of St. Clair County.
Baby!
He's got a warrant. He's got a warrant.
No!
He's got a warrant.
Let him go!
He's got a warrant.
No!
Don't go.
No! No!
Here we go. Enter woman. Enter woman. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Enter serious woman. Oh, my God.
Let me go!
My baby.
He's got a warrant.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, she's raging. Oh, whoa, hey.
Let me talk to him!
She talked to me?
Let me talk to him!
Hey, talk real quick. Hey, calm it down real quick. Calm down.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him.
You talk right now.
I want to hurt him. Let me go.
Bang, stop.
Let me
Okay,
hurt
this is
Where are you taking him?
The St. Cloud.
When he getting out? When you let him out?
We ain't letting no one out. It's counting us, but it's probably going to be Monday. Hey, you need to chill
Yeah,
down a little bit.
Friday, Monday. Again, it's a weekend arrest.
Can you shut the f up talking to me, please?
Okay, well, you need to
Can
calm
you
down.
kiss my ass and leave?
Yeah, that's going to definitely help your situation, you dumb bitch. Oh my god.
Go! 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 Go, bro, go! Okay. Go!
I'm going.
Walk! Walk! Walk, bro! Walk! Walk
She
with
sounds
you,
like a
walk.
dog.
No, you ain't. You being slow.
Yeah. Oh no. Did you see what happened? So, he's not gonna do anything to her as long as she stays in the threshold of her door. But look what happened.
Walk with you, walk! No, you ain't. You being slow.
Boom. You just walked out of your threshold. He has now every ability to arrest you. Especially with how belligerent you're behaving. But that right there, if she had stayed in her house, in her home, in the threshold of her door, the cop would have done nothing because there's no advance, there's no threat, there's no what are you gonna do or anything like that. You're in your domicile, you're fine, not gonna fuck with you there. She stepped out of that, and now I don't know what she's gonna do, how she's going to act. She could be a threat, she is belligerent. I have to arrest her. Yeah, why are you stop getting animated, dude? It's not gonna help.
Beat your ass.
It's not gonna help.
Turn the around. Man, listen. Hey, get your partner, bro. You was straight wicked to me, bro. He's learning.
No, I'm walking to the store. Okay. Get the out of my way, please. Step, move the around.
Your door's still open.
I mean, she said,
I
wait.
don't care. This space we got, goddammit. I'll run up on you from behind.
Jesus Christ.
Grandma on like that again.
Hey.
I'll straight beat your ass. I could have sworn on you when I first seen you. I knew you was a square ass dude.
Dantez, what's your dislike for him?
Cause I'll beat him.
I don't know. He's not.
It's all beat him. I'll beat him.
Hurry
Okay
up.
then. Okay, buddy.
Let him go.
Tough guy.
Let
Tough
him
guy.
go.
Oh, she. Oh, no. God damn it. Are you okay? These cops are being actually very nice to the lady. The fact that I'm sorry. Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Okay. This right here. I'm sorry, bitch. You ain't walking to the store. You're following. You're interfering with police business. I will. You know what? I'm taking her too. Right here. This is why. Well, like, come on. What are you doing? Why are you... They were nice enough not to arrest you in the hotel. You decide to follow them to the cop car to fucking do... dumb. Dumb. Super dumb. They have every right to arrest you now. I don't know your intentions.
Let my go.
Hey, I'll be over here.
Go. Let my go.
Hey, go up in her. Or I'll beat your ass. You heard what I...
Why are her hands in her pockets like that? It looked like she just tried to pull something out. Now, obviously, her hand's stuck in the pocket. But, like, she's doing everything to get arrested. I'm surprised they're not on her yet.
I said, get in the car.
Go. On my mama, man. Man, I'm telling y'all, y'all ain't finna sleep tonight. On my mama, it's a threat. I'm gonna blow all your asses up.
And go in there.
Think I'm playing. Okay, bro. Okay.
Okay. You told me to walk. I walked.
Get your dumb ass in. License plate.
Leave me alone!
You know what? I gotta hand it to these guys. These guys are fucking golden. These guys, well, that's not just a threat. They didn't even really react to the threat. They didn't even react to the threat. They didn't do anything until this happened. Right here, ready? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Boom. You have now gone to destruction of property. Destruction of police equipment. You decided they were going to let you go. They were going to let you carry your dumb ass on, your ignorant ass on into the hotel room, but you decided to make it physical. You decided to touch somebody else's property, and that's why you're getting arrested, bitch. I gotta hand it to these cops. I feel like they could have arrested her a couple times and it would have been justified. But they let her fucking say her words, they let her say her threats, and they only acted after she actually acted against with their property.
License plate.
Leave me alone!
And there it is. Look, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. With the Lilo and Stitch fucking pants, oh my god.
Too late for that. Group up, you tased. You want to get tased? Give us your hand. Got it.
Can I get my wallet?
Take that card.
What am I going to jail for?
Criminal damage to property, it sounds like.
No, because I didn't do that.
Alright, well, you can argue that in court.
Yeah, you did. We watched you, you dumb bitch.
No, you're not. I told you it wasn't do any good. Okay, now you're going to get resisting if you don't stand up.
Oh, you already get resisting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's already got resistance.
Can I smoke a cigarette
No, you're not
first?
going to smoke cigarettes. Sit up. Sit up. She's going to try and split. Pull her up from underneath this bar. You realize this is all on video, how you're acting? Is this what you want?
Hey, can you tell them that I did nothing wrong and I have autism?
We're past that point.
I have autism.
And I'm sorry, what? I'm not even finishing it. I'm not even fucking finishing it. Are you fucking kidding me? I have autism. Are you shitting? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's some rage. That's some rage in the cage right now, let me tell you. Send this one to Occo, please. Cat, I'll send it. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that moment and then send that to Occo. That would make more sense. Oh, Drift, thank you for the 1 gifted memberships. And Superior Bob, welcome to Thane. Alright, so we have one more video to be reacting to today. It is called Why Medieval People Believe Witches Could Steal Your Penis. I'm sorry, what? Why medieval people believed witches could steal your penis. I have no context to this. Oh, thank you for another 1 gifted memory. And Alex the Kid, welcome to Thane. I'm sorry, the name of this freaking... Alright, let's see here. Let's see what's going on.
In 15th century Europe, men lined up at churches claiming witches had stolen their penises, and judges took them seriously. No, this isn't a twisted legend or crude joke. It was a legal accusation, backed by books, sermons, and public trials. But how did so many truly believe the impossible? And why did their fear spread like wildfire across generations? Medieval men had a problem that made tax collectors seem friendly.
look, I haven't studied a lot of like medieval law and stuff like that. Like after, like until the Magna Carta, really your lawyer isn't gonna be really like super duper. Like you start getting into anthropology rather than actual law if you go predating the Magna Carta, right? So, like, the fact that this was an actual accusation is insane to me. Your Honor, she stole my penis. Look. Come on, Eva, it's the newest get out of jail free card, haven't you heard? Witches want your pee-pee.
They genuinely believed witches could steal their penis. Not damage it or curse it, actually steal it. Gone. Vanished completely. This wasn't some theoretical fear either. The reports started flooding in during the 1500s across Europe. Men waking up to discover their manhood had simply disappeared overnight. These weren't vague complaints about bedroom troubles either. These guys were treating their missing manhood like stolen property that needed to be reported to the authorities. But here's where it gets strange. The specifics were incredibly detailed. Some claimed their stolen member was kept in a wooden box by the witch. Others insisted it had been transformed into a small bird. A few even swore they could hear it chirping from a nest somewhere. What makes this bizarre is how they described losing it. No pain whatsoever. No blood. No visible injury. Just complete absence. Like someone had used an eraser on their anatomy. That conversation probably started with, "Honey, we need to talk about
That's
something."
Athelstan. That's Athelstan from freaking Vikings. That's okay, that's funny.
Unusual. Then there's the church response. Religious authorities took these claims seriously. The Malleus Maleficarum documented case after case.
Of course the church took the claim that witches were stealing holy men's penises. Yes, this is a fake lot.
Of genital theft. It included confessions from accused witches who admitted to the crime. They described their techniques and where they hid their stolen goods. Yet the most telling aspect was how society treated these stories. Courts heard official testimony. Witnesses came forward under oath. Men were literally hiring bounty hunters to track down their stolen anatomy. The entire legal system treated genital theft as a legitimate crime. Moreover, the belief wasn't limited to one region.
All right, look. Yeah, this video is a dud. I'm sorry. It's funny. Sure, it's funny, but like they're just showing like old footage of old movies and stuff like that of medieval times and making a lot of crazy claims, but not really showing any evidence or anything like that. Like, let me see here. Nope. Yeah, I don't believe this. I'd have to actually look into that, like, seriously. It seems absolutely insane. Okay, so. Oh my god, my freaking mouse! Somebody go to my throne, please, and buy me a new mouse, because this freaking mouse wheel, this is me just going up. I'm just going up right now. I'm just going up. That's me scrolling up. How amazing is that? That's going up and down, and I'm only scrolling up. It's so bad. And yes, this feels like, yeah, it's locked. That's why I kind of stopped it. So with that said, that is all the videos that we had to react today. So thank you very much for reacting to content for me for the last hour and 40 minutes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell as hard as you possibly can with any body part you want. And we will see you all on the next one.
Asmongold, don't be a bald loser.
What the fuck?
At V Shoujo, we believe our talents aren't just workers, they're family. And like family, we guilt them into shutting the fuck up. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here for you. Listening, supporting, and going the extra mile to ensure that you can give us more money. At VShojo, we celebrate your victories, big and small, and stand by you for every challenge. Unless that challenge is being harassed for playing Harry Potter, then you're on your own. And when you do charity, don't worry. Your donations are secure with us. Secure to be given to the charity? Nah, we're keeping that shit. Fuck them kids, bruh. VShojo, where our talents have freedom. The freedom to get fucked over.